You are welcome to Crown Prince TV channel. Subscribe, like, and share the video. Thank you for joining.
Nigeria Grant Disbursement News/Updates 2024. UAAG Office of Strategic Communication and Corporate Affairs. June 16, 2024. Matter of urgent public interest. Partners of UAAG in particular, and stakeholders of the grants community at large, are by this notice requested to ignore a certain information making rounds that some appointments have been made with sectional undertones in connection with the imminent UAAG funds disbursement. In the first place, the truth is that no such appointment was required, and in the additional consequence, none has been made either by the UAAG management acting alone or in concert with its public collaborators, to even lend credence to such news. It is clearly evident that whilst activities are heightening towards ending this long delay to grants disbursement, fifth columnists on the other hand, are equally busy with rabble-rousing to create diversion and unnecessary apprehension within the grants space. By spreading weird speculations and blatant falsehood intended as blackmail tools in the community, they continue to wage war against our common expectations. But their failure stands without a mitigation. The UAAG Country Director, His Excellency, Ambassador Kenneth Mukanma, also wishes to debunk the false rumors of exclusion which has heightened apprehension and stoked disaffection within the ranks of some critical partners and stakeholders. His instructions to the management team that no stakeholder be victimized on account of whatever view they had expressed stands him out as a transformational leader of a very remarkable pedigree. As we successfully breast the finishing tapes and break the long-standing jinx of fruitless pursuit, the never-changing policy of UAAG is to leave no partner or stakeholder behind. All partners and stakeholders are therefore requested to remain prayerful and calm in the expectation of God's answers to our long-held petitions. All unsigned notices or informations are to be viewed with discretion as fake news, especially the ones that's.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen in grants community. This is Admin Rio coming your way today, the 17th of June 2024, from the platform of Masses Freedom Movement. I come your way this morning to say a few things to the grant community. There has been this issue of back and forth between AGPGN and UAG, which leads to some of the fighters accusing each other of taking sides and all of that, and also dividing the masses and all of that as to which opinion and what exactly obtains. Now, I personally don't support, as in, I don't have any side apart from saying I'm protecting only the interests of the masses, and that's what MFM stands for. Now, I've always asked and advised those people talking about taking sides and all of that, that the truth is this: there is a direction as to where things are going. We have to follow a direction, and that is it. Not taking sides, but just follow the direction that works. Now, added to that, I would like to say this: to solve this problem of AGPGN, UAG, they have to resolve, they have to settle this and that, and also to talk about, to work on, resolve the issue of taking sides. Let us make this thing very simple, so that you don't come blaming someone Is taking sides, a fighter is this one and all of that. And I don't want to see, because I already see some people, they are inclined to one side, but they'll be blaming you or blaming another person for being on the other side. But meanwhile, they too are taking sides. To solve this matter, it is assumed already that UAG say they want to give grants and not palliative, and the UAG people say it's AGPGN, they want to give palliative. They don't want to give palliative, they want to give grant. So everybody, let's have one understanding. Let UAG go and bring their grant, and AGPGN facilitates their palliative or whatever, and that's it. So nothing like resolution between the two of them. Each side go and do your part that you promise, and we end this matter. So everybody tell UAG go and bring your grant, and everybody tell AGPGN that also promise, though we didn't subscribe to AGPGN. Yes, but they promise, so we encourage them, go and bring the so-called palliative, since it has come to people calling it palliative or whatever it is. But also the UAG that says they have grants and they want to give grant, let them go and bring grants, so we don't have this fight. So there is no issue of the issue of taking sides is resolved. We're expecting two things now. That's what it means. We're expecting UAG to give grants, and we're expecting AGPGN, the palliative people are calling it, to bring their own. That is it. But we did not subscribe to AGPGN. What we subscribed to was UAG. And so the where we are having the two promises, let them bring what they have promised. And so the issue of taking sides is technically resolved with this. I don't want to have all these arguments on my platform about taking sides or not taking sides. Listen, let the two people that promise go and bring their separate promises. Separate promises. And let's stop all this fight. That means there is no need for negotiation. Anything that wants to happen about negotiation should be after. If there is anything to resolve between AGPG and UAG, they can do that after their own separate disbursements. Period. And let's stop all this infighting here and there. These people say it is not palliative, they want to give grants. Go and bring the grants. These people say, okay, they promise something, they are able to facilitate whatever is called, whatever we've come to call it palliative. Let them bring it. So we encourage the two sides, bring what you have promised us. Though we didn't subscribe to AGPGN, but we subscribe to UAG. So if you want to even talk about the fight between the people you paid money and the people you didn't pay money, where do you really want to, where would you put pressure on? Is it not on the people you paid money to? That is it. But these people also only promise you. If there is some other thing, engagement you had with them, then they can resolve it. After all, they have said that this whole thing, after disbursement, if you're not, go and meet whoever you gave excess money to and get it back. And that is it. So the fight of these two things should just end. And the issue of taking sides technically resolved. Let the two sides bring their promises. One side say their own is grant. Let them bring it. On the other side, they say it's palliative. Bring it. And all of us have peace. And that's how to resolve this matter.